time. Don't tap me.
I don't remember exact conversation.
In the morning when the sun starts to rise, so mama don't stress your mind. So mama don't stress your mind.
I've been going through shit and it's fucked up cause I want it bad. Run at that set, I gotta get it. I never came in last. I told them be patient, we was gonna get it.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into my channel. It's your girl Nesha and I'm back with another video, y'all. So today's video is my review recap of Basketball Wives Season 7, The Reunion. Okay? I'm so happy that there was only one part to this because I don't know if I could have sat through another one. It really wasn't much going on. A bit cringe worthy, okay? So I'm glad it's a one and done. But before I get started, also I want to say welcome to all of the new subscribers. What up to all of the oldies? Y'all know I love having y'all here. Also, if you are new and thinking about subscribing, do that down below with the bell so that you're notified every time that I release. Now that we got all the housekeeping out the way, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this review. So I really didn't want to do the looks, but I said, well, what's a review without the looks of the reunion? You know what I mean? Like what's the review without the looks? You got to talk about the looks. So I'm not going to go too much in depth with it, but I'm going to show y'all a picture, and I'm just going to say whether I think it was a yay or a nay. And that's just it. You know what I mean? That's just it. Because who am I to tell these people how to dress and how to look, okay? So here we go. Let's go ahead and get into it. So we start with Shani, okay? Shani, I'm gonna give her a yay because it's no different than what Shani always does. I mean, Shani is a beautiful woman, and her look, I mean, it was just simple. It was cute, okay? Tami, okay? Tami, I'm gonna go with a nay because I just wasn't feeling that whole leopard skin type, whatever in the hell it was. It looked like it was a little dingy. I just wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? It just wasn't cute. Her hair was cute. But I just wasn't feeling the little sweatsuit thing or whatever. That wasn't no damn sweatsuit, Nisha. I wasn't feeling the outfit, the suit that you had on. I just didn't like it. Okay, that's a nay. Evelyn, I'm gonna give her a yay. She's always beautiful though. It's just so easy for her. So I really loved everything, the blazer, the hair to the side. I loved everything about that. She got a yay. Malaysia, I'm gonna give her a yay. I really loved her outfit. It was cute. I like her hair and everything. She's just gorgeous, little Barbie doll. Jackie, I'm gonna give her a nay. I was not feeling this madam type look that she had going on. Nay for that. I love the shoes though. The heels were cute, but I just wasn't feeling the whole. It was too. I didn't like it. Anyway, that's a nay. OG, I'm gonna give her a nay. I just was not feeling it. Now, here's what's weird about OG's outfit, and OG is just different though. I wasn't feeling that top, but I could have kept the bottoms. Like, you could keep the bottoms. I just wasn't feeling the top. Maybe it could have been like a one piece or something. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling that. Like, I just wasn't. But her hair was cute or whatever, so I'm gonna give her a yay nay. Yay nay. Okay. Kristen was looking really cute and dolled up. I'm gonna give her a yay. Cecilia, I'm gonna give her a yay. She looks beautiful all the freaking time anyway. And that's it. We don't get nothing from Jennifer because Jennifer wasn't there. Jennifer said, fuck y'all. And y'all ain't gonna be throwing those tables at me, so Jennifer decided otherwise.
That is Jennifer Williams. At the very, very, very last minute, the producers received an email from Jen's lawyer stating that she would not be attending the reunion because she was concerned about being attacked by the other women.
What?
So, I guess she's still looking for those receipts. Malaysia, what do you think about it?
That's some bull. We all talk about issues that we're not comfortable with doing. You have to get here so we can resolve it.
All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, Jennifer did not make it because Jennifer says that she does not want she don't want to be hit with a table. She don't want her life to be threatened anymore, so she's not coming. She sent this through her lawyer, and they just felt like it was wrong. I think it was definitely a cop-out. How the hell you not show up to the one thing that you're supposed to show up with so that everybody can come and lay everything out on the table, hash it all out in the words of Tami, and just be able to have that dialogue and understand what happened. Maybe you did have a reason as to why you were so damn messy all season or off season. Maybe you did actually have a reason for doing that. And I just feel like it was just jacked up that you didn't come. Like, you didn't even give us you didn't defend yourself. You just didn't try. You just over and done with it. Now, I didn't like how this was set up because it was just so damn fake. So Kristen's sitting there, Jackie is sitting there, and then Jackie says, well, let's call her. Call her, Kristen, call her. Kristen's like, no, I'm not calling her. But then you put the phone over to your left side, and it kind of falls a little bit, and that's when Jackie grabs the phone. And your phone just so happened to be unlocked so that she can call Jennifer and to see why Jennifer didn't come. And Jennifer did not answer the phone. She just so happened to not answer the phone. And you leave a message and saying that she should have been here with all the ladies or whatever. I just feel like that was all set up. That was so damn fake. Girl, everybody keep locks on their damn phone. You mean to tell me your phone is just so happen to be unlocked and you allowing this woman to go through your phone, look through your messages and your contacts, find Jennifer's name, and then for you, whatever, miss me with that shit. But anyway, I just didn't like that. The girl didn't come, just leave her ass there at home. Maybe she wants to be there. Don't chase her. If she just want to be like that, don't chase her. But then there is one period of time where Shani says that she don't know if she will, basically she don't know if she'll be back because she can't trust that she'll show up for work if she couldn't even show up here. And I agree, don't bring her ass back. Leave her ass where she at. She seemed like she's having fun. I saw her on Instagram with her real friends, and they were on Instagram celebrating her birthday or whatever. So she's having fun, enjoying her best life. So just leave it be. She don't have to come back. Replace her with somebody else. And don't let it be Kristen. Don't let it be Kristen. Kristen don't need to be the damn replacement. But I really feel like Kristen low-key was trying to move in and take Jennifer's spot. I do feel like that because you came in kissing all these girls' asses, trying to be sniffing and thirsty and shit like that, and then now all of a sudden Jennifer is not there and you're looking like the innocent one, like, girl, whatever. I just feel like you was trying to take that girl's spot any damn way, and you got it. All right, so Tami tells us that she actually apologized to OG because y'all remember when Tami met OG, Tami just wasn't really feeling OG, and more of the way that OG's appearance was. She just wasn't feeling it. She was just like, no, mirror's not on this wall. Basically saying the girl don't look cute. But she ended up actually liking OG. And so she apologized to OG and she told her exactly what she said. I respect that. You know, this goes back to what I was saying last week when I say that y'all, Evelyn and Jennifer, agreed to kind of let bygones be bygones and just move on past what had happened, but you didn't tell her what had happened. You didn't tell her everything that you said. Had you done that, I really feel like y'all would be in a different place and it wouldn't be so messy, you know what I mean? So I respect Tami for actually telling her what she said and for OG to see that, recognize that it's real, and just move past forward. Evelyn says that she respects the fact that Kristen is not thirsty. Evelyn, I beg to differ. Kristen is thirsty, and she's very thirsty for y'all attention, yourself, Shani, and Jennifer. She wanted to be with y'all. She became a mean girl. She turned her back on her family just to be with y'all. She's very freaking thirsty. You know, she was running back, telling y'all shit that was amongst family that she should not have been discussing. I feel like she was very thirsty, Evelyn, so I do not agree with what you said about that.
How do you describe your sense of style?
I'm not somebody who goes with the flow, and I don't care what anybody else thinks about it. I'm not dressing for you. I'm dressing for me.
Malaysia, I see you shaking your head. You were one of the people who were somewhat critical of OG's fashion choices.
Well, yeah. She could leave the side boob at home because she don't have the boobs for it.
But
See,
that's my point right there. Who are you to tell my boobs what they can wear?
Kristen says that OG wants, or that she has everything that OG wants. She's talking about the husband and she's talking about the child. And then OG is like, but he don't want you and he talking about you broke. And then she's like, what you mean that I'm broke and he don't want me because I'm broke? Well, he was talking about y'all financial issues, and I'm like, OG, that is not the same thing. He didn't say he didn't want her because she was broke. He said he is trying to be a responsible husband and father and say that we can't have any more kids right now because we just can't afford to do that. We can't afford that type of financial burden right now because we already have her. Let's raise her first. I felt like that was being responsible. But then OG, for you to come back and say, no, that was because he don't want you because you broke. Bitch, how the hell did you get that out of what he said? He's trying to be responsible and a responsible parent. Kristen wanted the baby and really didn't care about the finances. That didn't say that he was broke. It just said that he just didn't want to have a baby right now because he doesn't feel like they could afford it. It may have been putting them in a financial bind. So why the hell did you say that? Then there's a point where she says the real OG stand up. Okay, OG, then she stands up and she's just kind of like showing herself or whatever. And I'm like, OG, just sit, have several seats, dear. Because I get what you're saying. I kind of want to agree a little bit with Kristen, though. It seems like you are a little bit jealous of what she has because you want it. And that's okay, boo. In due time, you will get you. You at least got the man to move in with you, although that's probably where y'all gonna be for a few years. But you at least got him to move in with you. Don't be throwing shots at this girl, subliminal shots, and just trying to you know, come for her life. Like, just stop. Just stop. I didn't like that at all, OG. I felt like that was messed up. But what I can say about OG is that she is secure in herself. No matter what Malaysia said about her side boobs, no matter the faces that Evelyn was making or the comments that Kristen made about her on Skype and saying that you begging for a man to want you and stuff like that. No matter what anybody said about OG is comfortable with herself, and that's all that really matters at the end of the day. It don't matter how I feel about that top that she should not have had on because it just didn't look right. It felt like it was a little too tight or something wasn't right about that damn top. I feel like she could have just left it alone. But it does not matter what we feel. It matters how she believes in herself and how she loves to see herself. And if she wants to wake up and look like a jar of mustard today, then that's fine. But don't come for this girl saying that they're broke and he don't want her because she's broke. Like, no, that man did not say that. All right, guys, so now we're talking about Malaysia and Malaysia's brother. Remember the one that was killed by the police officer. And she tells us that, you know, it is still a sensitive topic for her. But now she is trying to work on bridging the gap between the community and the police officers, and I respect that in her brother's honor. And I really feel like there are some good cops that just end up in bad situations amongst the really bad ones. And it's just unfortunate. It's how life is. It's where we are now. And the only thing we can do is try to figure out what to do with the situation and how to move forward. So I respect her for that.
Years, we were close. But I felt like someone who is coming into the family and supposed to be my friend would never lie on me. And I got lied on. And then from then, it was a snowball effect.
But that's the thing, I didn't lie.
When she goes to dinner with Evelyn and Janet's house, I said, please let them know I told you 100 times, Jackie, it's big, you can see it. The words happy ending were never started by me, and that part was a joke.
All right, guys, so now we're talking with Kristen and Cece, and we're trying to figure out what's going on with them. Why we keep doing the funky two-step. So then Cece tells us that she just doesn't like how Kristen handled the situation, and why are you even laughing with these girls? Why are you not there defending me, telling them what I do, because you know what I do. She also says that her and Kristen were friends before all of this happened, and she just feels like it was a divide, and she thinks, well, everybody thinks that it has something to do with the fact that Kristen is trying to be these other girls' friends. She's thirsty. Kristen defends herself and says no, and actually I told you that the whole happy endings thing was a joke. And she said, so you're saying that I didn't tell you, Cece? And then Cece is like, no, you didn't tell me. No, you didn't tell me. So then she pulls out these receipts of these text messages saying that, you know, this whole happy endings thing was a joke. I didn't really zoom in too much on that to figure out who this text message was from and to, because the way she explained it kind of seemed a little different than what she was trying to defend. I don't know. I didn't really get into that. And that's not my focus here. What pissed me off was that Cece, first of all, Cecilia, if she actually told you that it was a joke, yes, I agree. She should have defended you and said, you know what? No, that's the homie. No, I know what she does. She is a real registered nurse. She actually has a legitimate business and she does not give happy endings. I agree that she should have defended you. However, if she actually told you that it was a joke, and that tells me that you kept bringing shit up just to have some shit to talk about, I guess to make your storyline relevant, then now that pisses me off a little bit, because Cece, she actually told you that it was a joke, and that means that I don't know when this time frame was, but that would mean that each time you brought it up, you were under the impression, or you were made aware that this was a big joke. And it should not have been taken seriously. Yes, you don't play with people's businesses like that, but it was a joke, and she told you that it was a damn joke. Okay? Then Kristen tells us that, you know what? They still haven't seen Cece, or Kenzie, and she still feels some type of way about that. She also tells us that she doesn't like the message that Cece sent her. And that whole message, y'all remember when she talked to, or she was saying that Byron doesn't want to invite them to any more events and birthdays holidays. He just doesn't want to come around them because he feels like Cece is always paying for stuff. And so Cece has sent that text message to Kristen in order to get to her husband and to let them know y'all can't come anymore. So then we find out that Cece prematurely sent this message because she says that Byron would have eventually said it, so she's gonna send it on his behalf. And originally, you made it seem like this is what Byron said, this is what Byron wanted, and this is what you're sending on his behalf. And Kristen just couldn't wrap her mind around the fact that he wouldn't tell his own son this information, but he would send it through you. And you never corrected anybody. You never corrected them on the way that they interpreted that. You kept letting people believe that this man had sent this through you to his son on his behalf. Like, I cannot wrap my head around the fact that you actually did that shit, had people believing that that's what that man wanted, and this is not what he wanted. He did not say that to them. It may have been some type of pillow talk. Maybe he's laying there talking to you about some shit, confiding in you, saying how he thinks it's messed up, and you ran with that and then told this girl, and now this is all completely messy. Again, I don't understand why y'all can't pick up the phone, call each other, correct each other, but we're here, okay? We are here. And for you to do that, Cece, I have to look at you in a different light. Now I have to, again, question Cece's integrity, because I really feel like that was messed up for you to go sending stuff like that, and he hadn't even cleared the damn message. He don't know what you sent them people. He does not know. And now I feel like Kristen's anger is righteous. She has a reason to be angry the way that she is. We ended with knowing that she has not really seen Kenzie, or they haven't gone to see Kenzie. Kristen still feels a way about that. And again, Cece, here you again, and you're playing like you're the victim. Well, you know, he doesn't want to go, and I can't force him to go and see them. Yes, the fuck you can. You can go by yourself. Actually, you don't need his ass. Carry your ass over there and see the grandchild if that's in fact what you want to do. But if you really don't want to see the grandchild, then why don't you just say, I don't want to see the grandchild? Don't conveniently say, well, we're not married, so no. Don't conveniently say that. I need you to own up to it. Either you want to be around the child or you don't. Now I'm starting to feel like you actually want Byron to yourself, and that's the reason why you starting to cause this doggone friction. Now, yes, Kristen is wrong for the way she turned her back on family, but then again, I can't follow Cece if she's doing fuck shit like this. Cece, you need to get it together.
You don't remember the conversations
I do remember
and the lie and the things that you've told us. In Rome, when we were away, you told me and Shawnee that you could no longer have kids no more.
I told you that, Shawnee
you
O'Neal?
could no longer have kids no more.
Shawnee.
You are fake as
I told you that.
Hold on. All right,
Tammy Roman, don't tap me.
I don't remember exact conversations that we had. I don't. So I cannot confirm or deny.
Evelyn and Tami, y'all. Evelyn and Tami. So Evelyn is asked by Marc, what is the problem? What happened? Because when we left off last season, y'all were okay. Now all of a sudden there's an issue. Can you enlighten us on what's going on? Evelyn then tells us from her perspective what the root of the problem was when Tami said that Evelyn she donated to Jackie's grandbaby's medical bills, because remember he was burnt or whatever at the daycare, so she participated in that. Tami feels like Evelyn participating was disingenuous. She feels like it was shady, you know. She basically that she had reached out, I think, after everything had been said and done, and she just felt like it was shady. And then so Evelyn is saying that is the cause of the problem. That is why we are here today and we can't coexist.
I want to say that I apologize for that comment that I made. I apologize to Chad and his family. I apologize if it hurt her feelings.
She's an actress.
Tami does not agree with that. So then Tami did apologize, though, she apologized to Chad, his family, to Evelyn and her family, because she does feel like it was a reach, and she should not have dug so deep when it came to, shooting slugs at Evelyn. Evelyn's like, fuck that. You know, I don't care what you have to say. I feel like you're an actress. You are a liar. And so at this time now, Tami becomes a little bit defensive because she's like, well, wait, I didn't apologize to you publicly for something that I humiliated you publicly about. And now you can't even accept my apology. Okay, whatever. So then Tami brings up DMs that apparently went through behind the scenes to executives from Evelyn talking about Tami and Reggie. It was some personal stuff. Evelyn proceeds the conversation with, well, you know, I was going through a whole lot and a miscarriage or whatever. It wasn't said like that, but there was a DM that happened. And so then she says that, you know, but I wouldn't have dug so deep or whatever. Basically, I wouldn't have come for you like that. I wouldn't have said any lies about you. So then Tami is like, well, no, you know, you're contradicting yourself because you just said that you wouldn't do that, but then you did that because you sent a DM and you were talking about me or something. Then we get to talking about, well, you're a liar and you're an actress. And then Evelyn says, because when we were in Rome, y'all, I'm trying to get this together. Apparently, when they were in Rome, Tami told Shawnee and Evelyn that she could not have kids. So then now we have a problem because y'all know that she keeps trying to have kids, but she's not able to produce. So now Evelyn is telling us that, well, yes, and you knew that you wasn't able to produce, but you're basically trying to insinuate that she keeps doing this for the man, but knowing that she can't have kids. You know, I don't know, y'all. I could have interpreted that wrong. Y'all let me know down below. So Tami says to Shawnee O'Neal, so I told you that I couldn't have kids. And Shawnee's acting like she's doing something, playing with the flowers. Tami keeps tapping her. She's like, Shawnee, did I say that? And she's like, stop, don't tap me. I can't confirm or deny whether or not you said that because I don't remember. And I'm thinking, conveniently, your ass don't remember, but you remember the shit that Jackie or that Jennifer said. You remember that shit from years ago, old stuff, but now conveniently you can't remember what happened. You would remember something like that, Shawnee. You're conveniently not able to remember because you don't want to look any other type of way to your best friend that's sitting over there across the way. That's the real problem. And you really, this is showing us how you really feel about Tami. You're not coming to her defense when some shit go down. You really don't care. And you are playing in your defense, though, you are trying to play both sides. Like, you're trying to be friends with this one and that one, but you are showing us that you really, you value that one over there because you're not confirming or denying. And I'm like, okay, if you heard her say this, Shawnee, just say it. But, and for you to say don't tap you, like, what type of shit is that? Are we not cool? Hell, if I'm tapping my friend, bitch, you better not tell me not to tap you.
Next slide. Non-embryo having, trying to act like they was with Carl.
I just had 9, honey.
We can talk about that.
I have a 4-year-old son. My eggs still work.
Mine's do
Thank
too.
you. No, yours are fried as
and miscarriages aren't anything to make fun of.
I didn't make fun of your miscarriages.
That's what you're saying right now. That's what you're doing right now.
You brought up my email, and I didn't even want to discuss this with you. You're disgusting.
Okay.
Like, how do you live with yourself?
Honestly, y'all, I felt like that Tami was a reach. How the hell you gonna talk about somebody else's embryos and your ass can't even secure one? You really need to chill. Like, Tami, that was again, but that was a little bit below the belt for you to try to say that, but that wasn't even a valid comeback though, because the girl actually have eggs. She just didn't want to get any of them developed because she was no longer with the man. So for you to say that, Tami, that was just crazy. And so then Tami walks off. Tami is done with the conversation. She done with Seem Like Basketball Wives. She just over it. We come back from break and then Tami is like, we're done here. They're like, no, Tami, you still got to talk about the update with you and Reggie. Tami's like, we're done here. Give me my flats. I'm going. Goodbye. I'm done. I've done what I was supposed to do, what my contract said I needed to do, and then I'm out this.
But I think it's time for me to go.
Wow, you gonna leave right now? You can't leave right now.
I am. Thank you guys so much.
I have questions. Tami, I got questions.
I got to pee and I'm tired.
Here's a God.
All right, y'all, so that's all I have for this reunion. I really, ultimately, you know, when Tami walked off, I feel like that's what should have happened. I do feel like Tami she's done trying. Like, she's not going to keep fighting with these girls. She's just over it at this point, and I just can't blame her. Yes, I feel like she's no longer shooting the shots and able to drag people anymore because she's just tired. She's just over it. For her to say that, you know, with Evelyn's no embryo having ass, I feel like that was a dig because Evelyn actually has embryos. You just can't secure one. For you to say that Tami is just jacked up and it wasn't even a valid comeback. Like, that wasn't a valid argument. And for Evelyn to say that yours are fried, I mean, that it's messed up, but she is actually stating something that would be considered a fact based on the fact that you can't have kids. Now, do I feel like that was her making fun of a miscarriage? No, I just felt like you're saying that she can't have embryos and she is validly shooting shots back at you. I don't feel like there was anything wrong with that. I didn't interpret her as making fun of you having a miscarriage either. I felt like that was just her saying, well, I actually can't have them, but yours are fried. Like, whatever. That was a valid comeback for the argument that you guys were having. Ultimately, the season, I really liked the season. I felt like I was able to get emotionally involved in the season. I told y'all that I felt like it was a really good season all throughout the season, okay? As far as the reunion, I felt like it was jacked up that Jennifer didn't show up, but what more can we expect? Of course, she's going to play the victim and act like she's scared for her life. Malaysia, ultimately, it was coming. You know, Malaysia eventually just got sick and tired. Yes, Malaysia is embarrassed now because she doesn't want her kids to be able to look back at this and see that her mom acted a damn fool. But let me tell you something. If a person keeps pushing me and keeps lying on me and keeps trying to set me up for failure, then I'm going to snap too. So I don't blame Malaysia for what she did and how she reacted with the last episode. Kristen and Cece, I just don't know what more to say about them. Cece, I felt like you need to just stop playing the victim now. I'm getting so sick of this. And I'm also getting sick of you actually lying. And we're catching you in lies. I don't like that at all. Kristen, yes, you don't ever turn your back on family, but stop trying to kiss people's ass to be their friend. With Evelyn, I mean, Evelyn is Evelyn. I really feel like she's going to be back next season. I don't feel like the whole petition actually is doing anything different. Shani, I feel like Shani was wrong for what she did. Like, how can you conveniently not remember for this friend? And I feel like maybe she thought it was safe to not confirm or deny, but for you to say that you don't remember, I think that was just jacked up. Just say that I want to be out of it. Don't just say I can't confirm or deny. OG is OG. She seems like she may be one that come back next season. Who am I missing? Jackie. Jackie is Jackie. I think she need to work on her relationship with her children and her grandchild. But that's all I have for y'all today. Don't forget to get into the comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this whole episode. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff with the bell so you're notified every time that I release. And until next time, bye.
Yeah, low key and maybe high key. I been peeped that you like.